Hey Double O's, Blake over at Bond Life Chicago with another Double O fight breakdown. Today, Tomorrow Never Dies, the printing press fight. This one, again, most of it is actually him running away, but there is some good, just basic technical punches and then a few kicks in it. All in all, pretty good fight. I like this one. But the main thing I want to focus on, again, as I just said, the start of this scene is him running away. Obviously, he's trying to do some snooping around, see what Elliot Carver's really up to. Wei Lin interrupts his snooping because she's snooping also. They accidentally set off an alarm, and then now obviously security is after them. The main thing, the main focus, and I think any, even spy book or movie would tell you the best way, even in real life, the best way to survive an altercation, a physical altercation, is to be able to run away and escape. Now, if you can't escape, obviously you have to be able to defend yourself. So the start of this scene itself is Bond running through the building, trying to escape, putting as much distance, as many barriers as possible in between him and the security guards that are trying to capture him. In doing so, as he's running, he's shooting at them, which is causing them to kind of get into cover. He's shooting locks off doors so that he can get away. He's closing doors, slamming them. He's knocking over materials, again, to create that distance, to create that delay and those barriers for him to try to get away. He's also pretty beneficial that at one point there's like 3 or 4 security guards with automatic machine guns, and as they're opening fire on him, they must have stormtrooper type accuracy because not a single bullet hits him. Plus, it's James Bond, so again, he doesn't get shot very often. Finally, a security guard does catch up to him as he's running over the printing press at kind of a higher level of the building, and he jumps on Bond and tackles him. And as he's tackling him, Bond's able to turn around and he punches him with a backhand, and then he's able to, with like a leg press type kick, able to kick up and kick that security guard in the face, knocking him over. As he gets up to continue to confront the attacker, he grabs him and he punches him twice in the face. The attacker then grabs him and starts doing a 2-hand choke, both hands around Bond's neck area. And the attacker appears to be a little bit of a bigger stature man than Bond, and he's able to overpower him. And as he's doing that 2-hand choke, he's able to kind of force him down. First, he forces him down to the ground, and then we see he's trying to force him actually through that railing so that he can knock him down into the printing press. And as he's choking him, you actually see at one point, so he's still holding him with one hand, and the second hand is trying to actually prop Bond's leg up again so that he can just push and throw Bond off of that upper balcony area that they are on the machinery down into the printing press below, thus killing Bond. And as he's doing that, Bond's able to finally punch the attacker twice and knock him off of him. As Bond gets up, now a second security guard's finally gotten into the area and jumps to Bond's left side, and Bond's able to turn around with a backhand left hand punch, and then because he's on the left side, he does a good job with that, and Bond's able to do a left side kick, knocking that attacker away from there. As Bond kind of goes to confront him, the attacker confronts him at the same time and kind of gets into a tackling position and drives Bond back into the railing. And as that happens, they continue, or they begin to exchange a few punches. And as the attacker knocks him back into the railing, Bond punches 3 times, or as the security guard drives him back into that railing, he punches Bond in the face 3 times. And as that third punch is being thrown, Bond does a good job of wrapping it this way. So he blocks it and then wraps it this way, and he does what I call a whizzer. It's really hard to show if it's by myself, but ultimately he's got his arm, the attacker's arm, trapped like this, and he's got it wrapped here. And because he's got it so tight, he's able to kind of ratchet it down, and you hear it in the sound effects that it's actually like doing damage, maybe tearing a ligament from that, from the security guard's arm, because it's ultimately hyperextending it when he wraps his arms wrapped around his elbow area, and as he squeezes up, it would hyperextend it there. And as he does that, then as Bonds continues that hold, he punches the security guard twice in the face. And on that second one, he's actually able to knock the security guard over the railing and into the printing press. From there, of course, we get another one of Bond's good one-liners. They'll print anything these days. Not a long fight itself, but still some high stakes. We get a good one-liner and some good just technical punches and strikes. Hope you guys like this one. As always, if you're serious about self-defense, find a local gym in your area. It's a great way to stay safe. It's a great way to stay fit, and it's a great way to bring a little bit of Bond in your everyday life. See you guys next time.